Good evening, I'm Sarah Sapsanama. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Cows and oxen worshipped on the fourth day of the Tihar festival today. Newar community celebrates New Year and Ma Puja. Auspicious timing for Bhai Tika determined at 11:37 a.m. tomorrow. Victims of Jajarkot earthquake compelled to celebrate the Tihar festival in makeshift arrangements. Government yet to provide grant for temporary shelter despite the lapse of 1 year since the earthquake. 3 days to go for U.S. presidential election. Kamala Harris and Donald Trump locked in a dead heat, battling for control of Midwestern swing states. And Nepal playing against USA in the ICC World Cricket League 2 in Dallas, Texas. Nepal fielding first after winning the toss. The fourth day of the Tihar festival today observed with worshipping of cows. Due to differences on dates this year, Govardhan Puja or the worshipping of oxen was also being observed today itself. On this day, cows and oxen are given various delicacies. Meanwhile, the Newar community observed Ma Puja, worship of the self, this evening. Cows have been worshipped as the symbol of purity since ages. Its milk is often considered as pure as mother's milk, and they are revered as equivalent to a goddess in Hindu religion. There is a belief that even modern sciences have proved local breed of cows take energy from the sun and the moon and provide energy to people in the form of milk, dung, and urine. It is believed that one can receive the purity of cows by offering them delicacies on this day. Those who do not own cows use coins as their forms to worship. Cow is also the national animal of the country. There is also a religious belief that tying the sacred thread of Janai Purnima on cow's tail today opens the gateway to heaven. The day is also celebrated by worshipping oxen. Oxen, which help farmers in plowing the fields throughout the year, are treated with special foods on this day. They are also worshipped as the mount of Hindu Lord Mahadev. Meanwhile, as Bhai Tika is to be observed tomorrow, the demand for traditional Nepali caps have shot up in the market. The final day of Tihar will be celebrated tomorrow, where brothers and sisters put Tika on one another. As per the Calendar Determination Committee, the auspicious time for Bhai Tika is 11:37 a.m. Newar community will also celebrate Kija Puja tomorrow. After putting Tika on one another, sisters are often treated with gifts and money by brothers. The festival is inspired from the ritual performed by Yamuna on her brother Yamaraj. Those who do not have brothers and sisters visit the Bal Gopaleshwar temple in the capital's Rani Pokhari to celebrate Bhai Tika. Newar community observed Ma Puja, worship of the self, today. It is celebrated on the Newari New Year as well, which is also known as Nepal Sambat Day. Ma means self in Newari language, and on this day, the community worships their own bodies. A mandala is drawn and the ritual begins by honoring the eldest female of the family. Oil lamp is also lit during the ritual as a symbol of longevity, and there's a belief that performing Ma Puja protects one from ailments. Moving on, Nepal Sambat 1145 New Year of Newar community was celebrated with much fanfare across the country today. With a slogan suggesting Nepal Sambat to be a mark of nationality and culture and Nepal's identity among the world, the New Year was marked with various rallies in Kathmandu. Addressing an event, Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli said that the Nepal Sambat was not just limited to one community but belonged to the entire nation. Propounded by Shankadhar Sakhwa, the idol of justice and equality, Nepal Sambat is celebrated by exchanging wishes and organizing various programs across the country. A motorcycle rally was also carried out today on the occasion of New Year in different places of the valley and districts outside the valley. In our Public Voice segment, we've asked in several provinces what should be done for the practical implementation of Nepal Sambat. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
अरु समुदायलाई पनि यो नेपाल सम्बन्धको विषयमा यदि हामीले जानकारी गराउन सक्यौं, उनीहरुले सम्झाउन सक्यौं, उनीहरुले बुझाउन सक्यौं भने यसले अझ पनि विस्तृत यसले चाहिँ नि मान्यता प्राप्त गर्न सक्छ।
सांस्कृतिक अब नाचगानहरू हुन्छ नि, जसरी अहिले हामी हिँडिरहेछौँ बाटोमा यतिकै रमाइलो गरेर यसरी नै अगाडि बढायो भने चाहिँ अब हुन्छ कि भन्ने आश छ हामीलाई पनि।
मानिसहरूले नबुझ्या हो, नेवारहरूको मात्र सम्मतै होइन के यो, नेपाल भनेर चिनाउने सम्मत हो। किन भन्दा युनेस्कोले नेपाललाई युनेस्कोको सदस्य बन्नको लागि चाहिँ त्यो भाषा र लिपिलाई चाहिँ राखिएको छ।
केन्द्रबाट नै यसलाई चाहिँ पहल गर्यो भने चाहिँ व्यावहारिक रूपमा चाहिँ यो लागू गर्न सकिन्छ।
स्कुलमा यसको एउटा पाठ्यक्रम राख्नु पर्यो।
यो नेपाल सम्मत भनेको हामी सबैको सम्मत हो, हाम्रो नेपालको गौरव हो र यसलाई चाहिँ नेपाल सरकारले चाहिँ यसलाई विधिपूर्ण रूपले यसलाई चाहिँ अगाडि लानुपर्छ।
We'll take a short break here. More news coming up. It is exactly a year today since 6.4 Richter scale earthquake struck Ramidada of Jajarkot. However, those who were displaced by the earthquake have yet to be rehabilitated. The grant provided by government to build temporary housing have yet to reach all affected. 157 people had died in the earthquake and hundreds were injured. 48,516 households in Jajarkot, 34,997 in West Rukum and 4,407 in Salyan were affected. Victims Although the government had announced providing 50,000 rupees grant to the affected families in 2 installments of 25,000 each to build temporary shelter, there are victims who have yet to receive the relief amount. Around 40,041 victims in Jajarkot, 32,916 in Rukum and 2,725 in Salyan have received the first installment. 6,663 in Jajarkot and 16,000 in Rukum West have received second installment. The distribution of second installment has yet to begin in Salyan.
टोरामा दसैँ तिहार आउँछ, टोरामा बास भया छ, कस्तो गाह्रो छ। अनि हजुर के गरौँ, घर बनाइदिन भनिकन यस्तो हामीलाई आपद विपद पार्नु पर्यो कि आशै नपार्नु थियो। पारेपछि हामीलाई एउटा केही नभए 2-3 कोठा घर बनाइदिनु पर्यो थियो। हामी कता जाउँ के?
एक वर्ष भोग्नुको भयो, हामी एउटा टोरामा बसेका छौँ अनि आजसम्म सरकारले दिएको छैन भया कुरो। हामी सबै सोमबासी
तिहार पहिले जस्तो भएको छैन, भूकम्प आयो अनि घरहरू सबै भत्काइदियो। हामी दसैँ पनि हामीले टहरा भित्रै नै बितायौं।
The government has distributed 1,167.6 million rupees in Jajarkot so far, 1,224.9 million rupees in Rukum West and 68.12 million rupees in Salyan, totaling to over 2,460 million rupees. However, there are families that have not received even their first installment.
कार्यविधि तयार गर्ने भनेको छ प्राय NDRRM गृह मन्त्रालय हुँदै क्याबिनेटमा उइसकेको छ कार्यविधिको मस्यौदा। त्यो क्याबिनेट छलफलमै छ, त्यो सायद बाहिर नआएर पनि रोकेको छ जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ।
There is a call on the government to expedite the process of providing relief to the victims of Jajarkot earthquake and prepare for an effective and result-oriented plan for any similar scenarios in the future. The process for providing loans without collateral to the workers seeking for foreign employment is to be finalized by mid-November. Speaking to Kantipur News, Minister for Labour, Employment and Social Security, Sarat Singh Bhandari, said that discussion on the procedure with concerned stakeholders has reached final phase. Once the decision comes into effect, workers can receive loans without collateral. The government expects the practice will help general public avoid loan sharks that lend money at high interest rates.
यो सबै स्टेकहोल्डरलाई सँगै राखेर यसलाई हामी करिब अन्तिम अवस्थामा पुर्याएका छौं र मूल कुरो के छ भन्दा चाहिँ हामीले अहिलेको स्थितिमा वैदेशिक रोजगारमा मैले जाने सम्मको स्थितिमा अहिले धेरै विज्ञहरूसँग कुराकानी गर्दा फेरि पनि दुईटा ट्र्यापमा हाम्रो चाहिँ धेरै श्रमिकहरू परेका छन्। त्यहाँ एउटा डेप ट्र्यापमा परेका छन् भने ऋणको मारमा परेका छन् अथवा ट्र्यापमा जालमा परेका छन्, एउटा चाहिँ मृत्युको जालमा परेका छन्, डेथ ट्र्यापमा परेका छन्। यो दुईटा कुराले चाहिँ यदि हामीले राम्रोसँग यसले केलाएर चाहिँ यसको चाहिँ उपाय निकाल्न सक्ने भने मलाई लाग्छ यो क्षेत्र अत्यन्तै सुरक्षित भएको जान्छ। र दुईटै क्षेत्र हामी काम गरिरहेका छौँ।
Nepal Rashtra Bank had included the provision to provide loans to foreign employment workers without collateral through its monetary policy. However, before the provision comes into effect, the demand for free visa, free tickets are to be analyzed, as it will not be applicable for workers whose expenses are borne by the employer. Migrant workers have been contributing around 1,200 billion rupees annually through remittances. However, the government has failed to prioritize the sector's management. Around 600,000 youths leave Nepal for foreign employment every year. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before today's question, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we asked you, why has the implementation of fundamental rights remained feeble despite the lapse of almost a decade since the promulgation of the Constitution? 67% voted for option A, indifferent leadership, 27% for B, lack of capacity, and 6% for C, lack of pressure. Yesterday's question, why do you think there's delay in rehabilitation of victims of disasters every time? Your options are A, government indifference, B, procedural hassle, and C, resource and excuse. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for international update. The U.S. presidential election campaign entered its final weekend with polls showing Donald Trump and Kamala Harris in seemingly permanent deadlock and few clues as to which of them will prevail on Tuesday. At the end of another unruly week that began with Trump's racially charged rally in New York's Madison Square Garden and was punctuated by celebrity endorsement, misogynistic comments, and insults about garbage being leveled left and right, the battleground states remain in a dead heat. Based on some polls, the candidates are evenly tied at 48% in Pennsylvania, often seen as the most important swing state because it has the most electoral votes. The latest polling has come against a backdrop of unprecedented levels of early voting in multiple states, which as of Friday had seen about 65 million Americans already casting their ballots. Trump, in contrast with 4 years ago, has encouraged his supporters to cast early ballots. We've got more news coming up, but right now it's time for yet another short break. Welcome back. Time now for Sports Update.
Sports News.
Nepal is playing against host USA in ICC Cricket World League 2 in the match currently underway. The match kicked off at 9:15 p.m. at Grand Prairie Cricket Stadium in Dallas, Texas. Nepal chose to field first after winning the toss, and as per our latest update, USA have scored 94 runs in 21 overs, losing 2 wickets. Despite disappointing performance so far in the League 2, Nepal has raised hopes with the latest 5-wicket win over strong contender Scotland. In the first match, Nepal had been defeated by USA by 3 wickets. Captain Rohit Paudel had played a 96 runs innings in that match. In the second match, Nepal had stopped Scotland at 154 runs with outstanding bowling performance, and Arif Sheikh had put up an outstanding all-round performance. However, Deepinder Singh Airy's batting form has been of concern for the team. Airy has struggled with the bat in one-day format for quite some time now. Meanwhile, USA had lost the first match against Scotland by 10 wickets and second by 71 runs. Today's match is the last of the ongoing series. Prior to this series, Nepal had clean swept the 3-match T20I series against USA. In the 8 ODIs between the two sides, Nepal has won 4 and USA 3. One match ended without result. Nepal is in the 7th position in League 2 points table. Of the 10 matches played, Rohit Paudel's team has won 2 to bag 5 points. Back home, Lumini province have entered into the final of Naresh Shrestha Memorial Men's Under-19 National Cricket Tournament in Biratnagar. The undefeated Lumini team defeated Gandaki by 5 wickets today and reached the final with 1 game in hand. In another match, Bagmati defeated Koshi province to keep its hopes alive of progressing. The match was shortened to 27 overs due to rain. Gandaki opted to bat first and posted 86 runs, losing 9 wickets. Sohail Kuwar was the highest run scorer with 25 runs. Sujan Gautam added 12 and Aparajit Paudel 10. None of the other batters scored in double digits. Santosh Yadav and Akash Tripathi claimed 3 wickets each for Lumini. Lumini chased the victory target of 87 runs in 22.4 overs, losing 5 wickets. Santosh Yadav remained not out at 44. Aparajit Portal and Sibirin Shrestha claimed 2 wickets each for Gandaki. Lumbini has won all 5 matches so far and bagged 10 points to enter into the final with 1 game still to play. Gandaki have 4 points and are in the 4th position in as many games. In the other match played in Giriza Prasad Stadium, Bagmati defeated Koshi province by 70 runs, ending the latter's journey in the tournament while keeping its hopes alive of moving ahead. In tomorrow's fixture, Sudur Pashchim are up against Bagmati while Gandaki face Karnali province. Now, All Nepal Football Association ENFA has been given Gold Award under the AFC Member Association of the Year. The annual awards ceremony was held in South Korean capital Seoul. ENFA got the award having participated in various international tournaments and organizing various tournaments despite being put under control, funding control in fact, by FIFA. Of the 47 member countries, AFC Japan was awarded Platinum, Thailand Diamond and Laos Ruby Awards under the AFC Member Association of the Year. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Up next is news in Nepali. Good night.